Yart, what's good? Hopefully I'm gonna get some of these out to you guys this week. I'm getting a little bit hectic schedule-wise, so I'm trying to make sure I can do these as frequently as possible. We're gonna listen to this AMP Cypher and see how it is, because XXL sucked. Maybe YouTube houses are the future. This is already very XXL. I don't know who's back there DJing it. Is that Yachty back there? That is Yachty. Shit, that's crazy. Yachty is an AMP freshman 2020.
And that's my all, you heard me? Turn me up.
1 week, 4 cars. 1 team, 6 stars. Big Lambo in the garage. Corset in front yard. AP on the arm. I done came so far. AP on the arm. I done came so far.
Alright, I'm just gonna let it sit for a minute. I will say Kai is getting way better. The writing here is pretty decent, actually. I'm not even gonna necessarily hate it that much. Sometimes you could just tell he's like uncomfortable rapping, so it's just like the word garage, for instance, like kind of like doesn't fit the way it should in a rhythm, you know, like in the rhythm that he's going with. I would say this is almost like Kanye style writing. It's really interesting. Even production.
Shit like GTA and I ain't got no mods. Why the fuck you gon' tell me how to beat the odds? Backcourt like MJ while I'm here throwing lobs. Bitches throwing it back like they throwing on some rods. 5% for the truck, yeah. She calling my phone talking about she tryna fuck.
No, obviously they're just having fun. I ain't gonna like critique it like crazy, but I will say some of the writing is a little mid. The backcourt like MJ while I'm here throwing lobs, not terrible. Throwing on some rods, truck, yeah. Trying to fuck, yeah. It's like I don't know.
Yeah. She calling my phone talking about she tryna fuck. How you tryna fuck when your baby daddy stuck? Hold up, fuck that nigga. Bitch, I'm tryna fuck. Now let's talk about this streaming shit, cause niggas getting soft. I do my own thing and I put that on the cross. They offered me 40, I told them double it for more.
Okay, well that's a bar. Hold up, let me see what he's referencing. Yeah, oh well, yeah, I could imagine Kick is gonna need more. Kai and Speed getting 40 M's is kind of crazy when X is getting 100 M's. If he freestyle this criticism does not need to sit, but like, shit, GTA ain't even got no mods, like, I get it, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's just, especially at the pace that he's going, he just sounds a little uncomfortable compared to the last time that I heard him on one of these, you know?
The Rumble came and started knocking right on that door. Before you talk on me, ask yourself if we the same. I'm not here to play any motherfucking games. Niggas come up and start turning lame. I would never switch a ball, go up for the fame. 6 watches plus 2 homes. Now I got 10 bitches and they all calling my 3 phones. Next say AMP, so you know we fucking all of these hoes. Like warfare, she giving me dome. That warfare, she giving me dome.
Oh, okay, you know what, it took me a second to understand what he meant by that. The Warfare bar is okay. It was just, to me, it was just a lot of filler, you know? Kai raised my expectations quite a bit, not just because he's kind of like the front man of AMP. Obviously, there isn't like a front man of AMP, but like, he's kind of like the guy doing the most, I feel like, numbers, other than maybe like Duke or Agent. Realistically, he's like a very big personality, so like something like music should be coming easy to him. He shouldn't sound insecure on something like music. And I don't think that he necessarily sounds insecure. The whispering's cool and stuff like that, but like, I just think it could have been, especially after last year, like cooler. Like, no disrespect, the parts where he sounds inexperienced are just a little clear to me.
Went to Alabama to fuck all of my cousins. Went to play with men overseas like DeMarcus Cousins. I buy it right now.
He went with the Babytron type fucking flow. Agents, to me, was one of the weaker ones last year. No disrespect to Agent. He's actually probably my favorite person in AMP. I've actually been watching Agent the longest just because of like 2K and shit. I actually think his writing was good on the last one. It's just, he just, actually a similar problem to what Kai just experienced, you know?
I buy it right now, but it's cheaper by the dozen. I'm not from Russia. Why are we rushing? Yeah.
That shit kind of slapped. He's confident. He knew that shit worked.
My future, you fly through.
That's all it is. All music is confidence.
Went to Alabama. Yeah. All this extra cash, so I bought me a Benz. She's trying to fuck with me because of who I am. It's like peanut butter, but who's my jam? Damn.
He's extending a little much, but he could just because he knows it works. You just can't go back to back to back with it like that shit. But like the writing here is like actually like light years better. Oh my god, I was not expecting that at all.
Damn, I just got on a yacht, that's a big boat. I just put on a cozy mid coat. I got my dill in her mouth, that's a pickle. Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo. I'm finna eat my bitch like a Scooby snack. You can't run from me, bring that booty back. Beep, 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 beep. I'm moving on the highway, driving in high speeds. These niggas are my sons, I'm putting them in a high seat. I'm crushing on this hoe like orange, now like high C. I'm hating on this nigga, someone get his IP. She drained me of my nuts, someone get the IV. Don't see no competition, yeah, your money's tiny.
Yachty's like, why does this shit work? This shit really does work. It's like Babytron if Babytron gave even less of a fuck. Oh my god, I'm crushing on his hoe orange, not like high C. Scooby Snag booty back, crazy. I can't get over Russia, why are we Russian? The Ivy bar too. Like, his writing is actually fucking good. Like, I don't know what happened there. Like, obviously they're both having fun. I'm not trying to like shit on Kai, but like Kai's writing to me was just like a little bit more standard, a little bit trying to be like a more mainstream style artist. And like Agent was like, you know what, everybody clowned on me last time, so like, when I did try, so like I'm not gonna try it. And that shit so fucking slaps. And because again, it's just about confidence. That's all music is.
Beep, 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 beep. I'm moving on the highway, driving in high speeds. These niggas are my sons, I'm putting them in a high seat. I'm crushing on this hoe like orange, now like high C. I'm hating on this nigga, someone get his IP. She drained me of my nuts, someone get the IV. Don't see no competition, yeah, your money's tiny. I boodle bada, boodle bada, boodle bobby. He shoot like Ben Simmons, we gon' send him overseas. Hit her from the back, I like her better on her knees. Beat a nigga ass for talking shit in Japanese. Going on nigga bugging. I've been winning so long since Rage was plugging. Shorty wanna go on dates, bitch, when we fucking. Minute Man, 3 strokes, I think I'm coming.
He kind of lost it a little bit at the end, if I'm honest. The abba-dooba-dabba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dee. He is like the Dr. Seuss of hip hop right now. He will just make a rhyme up out of nowhere, but that shit kind of goes hard, you know? Like, it's again, it's all about confidence from the get-go. So the fact that he's just confident enough to literally just say fucking utter nonsense, but like follow it up with like something that rhymes with it well, it's kind of funny. Kind of works. Best one so far.
One nigga done made me mad, so I smashed on this mama and I'm fucking on this bitch. Almost fucked this baby mama too, that nigga ain't tried me since. Riding through the trenches, stand on business, 5% is 10. If you my dog, won't cross you out a back door, you about a bit. If you my dog, won't cross you out a back door, you about a hoe. One on route, one on act, I'm that nigga, I fucked them both. Really been chillin', might fuck up the city if my niggas with it. I'm outside, wrist and mouth be glistening, cost a couple digits. Yo, IG crush be in my DM tryna fuck some. I put my chain around my neck whenever I fuck on him. Yo, bro.
My bad. Everybody, Kai and Phantom really fucking shined on the last one, and I feel like everybody else was kind of just getting comfortable. Duke sounds light years better, like, already, in, like, less than a year. He is, like, obviously it's not, like, gonna be the most lyrical thing on the planet that I'm seeing, but it works. It doesn't need to be lyrical if you're making that kind of stuff.
If you chillin', might fuck up
This Duke from Memphis sounds so much like Paul.
Yo, bro, a bitch, we
Even
use that
Key
nigga just for store runs. Come shoot your shot at me, I promise I won't say nothing. You let these hoes play in your face and then it's game over. I'm reppin' D-Block AMP so I can't change on them. Can't stay the same, bro, I got brain wall in the Range Rover. Stay in my lane, these niggas lame so they be hating on me. I tell my young niggas to chill so shit won't pop off. Ever since I put on wrist, bitch, I been feeling like a rock star. Baby, you are not my bitch, so I don't give a fuck about your roster. If I'm not who you with, then I don't give a fuck about you. These internet niggas, they won't try me cause they know what's up. You say my name, we do some shit and you gon' know it's us. I call Davo and I call Dre, them niggas get the bussin'. Ain't with that soft shit, tell that bitch we can't hold hands in public. I don't fuck with IG hoes, cause them hoes don't mind they business. They be all up in my likes, my comments, even in my mentions. I don't like the public or social media in my business. If I find out that you ran your mouth about me, bitch, you finished. Like, bitch, you gone, ayy. Get off my phone, ayy. Delete my number, bitch, you block, leave me alone, ayy. Like, bitch, you gone, ayy.
didn't have too much to say about Duke. He did his thing 100%. I don't know if the dissing is specific to somebody. I don't really follow Duke too much. This was light years better. Like, he just sounds like an underground Memphis rapper to me. He doesn't necessarily sound like a YouTuber. He's gotten way better. I'm excited to see Chris, because Chris was arguably one of my favorite ones last time. I felt like he tried to do something different last year. Which, this is also very Kanye West. I wonder who's producing this shit.
Getting money really is a mindset. I was living up in poverty, nigga, think my mindset. Next door, swear that nigga loading it. Only kids watch your content, you like nigga loading. Niggas pocket watching, so fuck, nigga watch him grow. Got that Cali swag, this shit hit that doggy in your hoe. Ooh, ooh, I can ride off in a new coupe. Vroom, see the envy in your face. A Charlemagne interview, trying to knock me on my balance while I count my solid. I'm no DJ Khaled, but I know that God did. Crib with a pool court, scholar view shit.
His ability to switch back and forth is like way better than everybody else, you know what I mean? And this is such a unique beat, you know what I mean? Like, he could actually like have a lane in current hip-hop to me, whereas like Duke and maybe even Agent are like more covering lanes that already exist in hip-hop. This is like a subculture of hip-hop, kind of like in the Smino lane.
Crib with a pool court, scholar view shit. Feel like Clark's sisters, blessed and highly favorite. Bracelet hit a nigga head like a Cardi mosh pit. She an animal, she eat that dick like ostrich. Okay.
I was not expecting that either.
Okay, I've been making plays so long I feel like Greg Pop. Staying on my spurs, don't let the head get to my head top. That boy got a clock, get my money just like with me. I could do anything, I got the low with me. I caught my ex bitch, oh now she feel offended. She love me like anime, hoes love Corey Kitchen.
That's a bar too. Like, see, like sometimes you can rap about the shits and it'll work, you know, you just gotta be funny. Punchlines are a punchline for a reason, not just because they're supposed to sound cool, it's supposed to sound funny. I don't know, Beat Switch goes hard as shit too. The front one is interesting, but this, oh, that's what I was gonna say. He kind of sounds like especially the Wimmy. He sounds like, what's his face from Brockhampton? Merlin Wood. He sounds like Merlin Wood a little bit, but like a little bit more controlled Merlin. Merlin is just kind of like all over the place.
That's the difference. Even if I had a clone, I'd still be different. Mama said, please don't lose your focus. I got used to pop I got hurt, now I got purpose. Damn, nigga, please shut the fuck up about my damn knee. You don't get no hoes in your career, you just like AC Green. Hippopotamus was in the mud, now I'm super clean. Now my whole damn life is like a movie scene. Alright, let me chill the fuck out. I think my dad might be watching. I gotta stop cursing.
Yeah, no, Chris ate that shit. That's probably the best one so far. It's either him or Agent is the best one so far. But Duke did his shit too, you know, like, again, I feel like the story of the last one was everybody else was kind of like, Kai and Phantom had something to say and fucking murdered it. You know what I mean? And like Chris had a little bit of unique, like he had the intention to do something different. The story of this one to me is more so about everybody who I was initially counting out. Not necessarily counting out, but not counting, like, not assuming that they're like making music as interestingly, you know, or like are as interested in making music. But if they're doing this every year, I could see them just getting better and better, you know? Okay, Jersey Club, I'm just gonna give you points out for that.
It's out.
I don't even know. Was he in the last one?
Can you? There, ayy. I'm the top of the hill like what? Bitch, I'm the king of the city. I'm at a steakhouse to eat brunch. I take it out cause she pretty. They ain't believing the kid from the start, but you know God did it. And you know God what? And you know God did it.
Yeah, I just kind of like.
I ran it up like I'm Diddy. Now I ain't talking down on your shit. Lucky I'm leaving it Tennessee. AMP on the pennant. Niggas mad that we trending. I just ran me a 50. 50K in this lawn. That's a purse from my mom. No, we can't get along. All you bitches are wrong. Make the whole team rich. Pray my brothers never switch. Pray my brothers never switch.
Okay. He needed the beat switch in my opinion.
I've been racking up. See the how I made $1 million in my second month. I see the hate comments and I don't really give a fuck. What a cocked it nigga, Elon, where my cyber truck. I'ma just flip the flow, I'ma just give it and go. Every day thank God, cause only God to know. I've been getting to it, never satisfied, I need more. They ain't hearing what I'm saying, so I guess I got to show. Wake up in the morning and make a play. Only conflict I'm having is what I'm gonna wear today. I gotta concentrate, gotta get my mind straight. I ran it up, whole team get a plate.
I didn't hate his delivery, especially because I'm seeing they're like kind of marketing the songs before each time they go up, right? Like they're obviously trying to like solo these out to be their own songs. His delivery wasn't bad, but it was like similar writing to me to Kai, which was just like Kai at least is like a little bit more expressive. I didn't hate the whispering, but it's just like mixed with the writing just wasn't enough for me.
Got that shit on me right now. Stabber.
Phantom, I got high expectations for as well.
Ay, I always gotta eat good, I'm a food enthusiast. This is not an act, baby, I really do this shit. Never taught a high point, it's unreliable. I love me a Glock 19 that's gon' fire on you. We got the drop of YOLO, yeah, we had the band-aid. 762s like Kai, I'm a Cenat. I'm not tied to the streets, but I keep ties to the streets. Walk out the club with my chains on, she wanna ride with me. Throw the shades on when I spit, I think I'm Pluto. Beat a nigga like karate, yeah, I'm talking judo. I never ate at Arby's, I am not Caucasian. I'm black, brown, and proud, and I fuck with Blasians. But I'm not a racist, I fuck on all.
That's really funny. That's really funny. This is a similar style, obviously, to Agent and how he was going. But this is a little bit more West Coast with it than Detroit with it, in my opinion. Like, Agent went Detroit with it. Like, he was, like, aggressive, where this is more, like, smooth, you know? Like, Shoreline Mafia kind of production, you know?
Think I'm Pluto. Beat a nigga like karate, yeah, I'm talking judo. I never ate at Arby's, I am not Caucasian. I'm black, brown, and proud, and I fuck with Blasians. But I'm not a racist, I fuck on all races. I wear white ups with denim tits, then I fix my laces. I'm in Tokyo, my chauffeur Japanese. All this money got me speaking that Guapanese. I got a happy ending, shorty on her knees. Cool to sight, that means she saying please. Damn, I know when a nigga fake, I can feel it. I know when she bout a nut, I can feel it. I only fear God, little nigga, I will never fail you. I pray you get your life together, shit, I dare you. I made a middle of GTA, now I live like Michael. My niggas only wanna shoot, they don't wanna fight you. Police get up on my ass and I'ma get to swerving. Why this bitch think I'm broke, I won't buy her a Birkin. I know them old niggas mad, they ain't believing me. They see me pop out, they hoes, they wanna be with me. I hate Twitter people, they wear them niggas all dirty. I'ma go to the moon with this shit, call me Neil Armstrong. I bet 315 real easy, I really think my Armstrong. I be doing white lines, I ain't talking cocaine. All that money you getting, they making you less lame. She got a girlfriend looking at me, I think she bisexual. I hate groupie niggas in the club, they try to get right next to you. Yeah, that hard.
Okay, so I'm gonna be a little bit harder on Phantom because I think he was ultimately like one of the better ones. You know what I mean? He's clearly one of the more confident artists. There is some like writing that like if he started to maybe turn to all these guys who have, especially Chris has some like pretty funny bars, you know, Agent has some pretty funny bars. Again, punchlines are meant to be punches. It can make you go like but it should also be like make you go like not just out of the disrespect, but just because of the way that you're using it, right? So like the Neil Armstrong, like, come on, standard. The Make a Mill of GTA is cool, you know? Yeah, I get that you kind of like let it lead into it, but the swerving, Birkin, believe, like that kind of, honestly, like that, in my opinion, could have all been switched to something else, basically. Along with like the Neil Armstrong bar, you know, like this. But realistically, the rest of it is like professional level. You just like need to have a team of producers and a team of people who want to push it. It reads very clearly, you know, like who's capable and who's not, especially in a situation like this.
Man, AMP shit,
this is
man,
Yachty,
Cypher shit, man. Fuck is wrong with y'all niggas?
And you get an unreleased Yachty, I suppose. It's kind of fire. This is a sick
Same nigga breaking down hoes left and right. Yo, I was counting up in him on a private flight. Yo, all this chrome on my body like a medieval knight. I was fucking up a sack on that purple Sprite. Yeah, all my bitches beneficial, even told a pistol, even blow it like a whistle, lie to officials.
Now, obviously, this is like Lil Yachty, right? But this is exactly what I said earlier. As far as like the second he comes on it, you're gonna understand why he's a professional artist and everybody else is not. Now, to put Phantom next to him, I think does a lot for Phantom, because Phantom doesn't sound unprofessional, but like Chris, Duke, Agent, and Kai all struggled keeping this full length of that they've given themselves for the Cypher, you know, like the length of their verses. Phantom, in my opinion, didn't struggle, but the writing could have been improved. Yachty, I haven't heard the whole thing. You could tell right out the gate that every bar, like even if it's like not the craziest bar, is like kind of levels above professionalism on everybody else that he's around. Like he's trying every single time he says something to do what they're doing kind of like once or twice to maybe 5 times a verse if they're lucky, you know. Again, like that's the difference.
I drip it down in crystals if I know you're real. How you geeking out your body off a pink pill. I caught your line, Tammy, and I fuck with you still. So many properties I bought, I'm king of the hill. Fuck, nigga need to learn his place before we put him in it. Stepping and swinging, I'm running shit, I might run for Senate. I got a bitch up in the kitchen wearing them coochie cutters. Bring my doggy out that cell, straight up out the gutter. Been them niggas ever since position needed feeling. And I fear I didn't see her, it was just me and Dylan. It was just me and Justin. Gripping her hair while she taught me might give her concussion. I don't like discussions, I'm too rich for fussing. Look her dead in her eyes and how that pussy bustin'. I ain't never cuffin'. In my corner, baby doggy psyched out still. If baby daddy broke, no need for him to ride a wheel. I put paint on my nails, bitches fucking still. They sold money in my bank, then I'm spinning steel. Lifestyle shit get twisted, I been living shady. I been beating up that sack like I'm Devin Haney. I don't need a rap friend, I'ma step solo. Facts. I try anything once the lifestyle yellow.
Okay, just because I don't want to like let shit sit, I'm gonna try to explain some of what he's saying. So I've been swagging, I've been running, I might run for Cenat. I got a bitch up in the kitchen wearing coochie cutters is crazy. Beating up on the sack like I'm Devin Haney. The sack is obviously like another word for like the boxing, you know, like hanging weight that like boxers practice on. Devin Haney is an up and coming boxer. So many properties, and I'm king of the hill. Pretty fire. I guess the Chrome, Medieval Night, but like again, like the standouts are one thing, but at least like you could tell that none of this he's trying to be. Everything he's trying to say, he's not intending to be filler. You know what I mean? There's an intention behind everything that he's saying, whereas everybody else is kind of just writing some filler sometimes to make shit move.
Wanna be posted on the blogs, I don't wanna answer calls. I did this shit for my dogs, I just beat up the mall. I just beat up my wrist, I was ducking IRS. I was taking that risk, I was taking that bitch. I was flying air drakes, I was taking that switch. Bitch, yeah. They gave me guns at 18, ain't know what to do. I fuck a sack up at the jeweler, I was going stupid. Fell in love with a teller, I don't know Q. Gotta tell my stepper no, cause he'll really do. Anywhere, everywhere, he don't give a damn. Empty the clip, reload the clip, we call it sleight of hand. My memory bad, so I'm fucking baby, I don't cam. Go take a coat, I copped RP to couple lambs. That boy is not a king, penny sold a couple grams. He ain't no gangster, grew up better than Adonis Graham.
Obviously Adonis Graham being Drake's kid. That's pretty funny. Damn, yeah, no, I mean that's... If Yachty's gonna release that and like get us all claimed, that's a little rough. That was pretty fucking fire. I'm not gonna lie. That was way better than I imagined it would be, you know, for like a content house Cypher. I was not expecting Yachty on the shits. Agent, by far to me, like changed my perception of how his music is, just because I think he like took himself less seriously and by consequence was more comfortable. I would say he's probably my favorite. Obviously, like if I said it was Yachty, it'd be cheating. Chris, I actually really enjoyed. Phantom was pretty good, and then yeah, I guess really like Kai was disappointing, but like not the end of the world. He was like the front of the Cypher. I think he like did his whole music thing. Yeah, I don't know, I'm really bad at any videos.